in there.
I am.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
We're reading again, in case anyone wants to join. There's literally 0 people watching, so.
I'm watching.
I'm watching this. We both feel better.
I got a notification that we're live.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully some people will hop on. And if not, I'm fine hanging out with you guys, so.
Yeah.
Thank God you're fine with it.
I literally just like to read with people. Like, I don't really care if anybody's here or not.
I know. It was fun.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to go around and introduce ourselves, share what we're reading?
Cool.
Let's see if I can even talk. So, my name is Jess. You're on my channel. This is Books Past Bedtime. I am probably going to read The Secret History. I also have Harry Potter, but we're not advertising that, so that's secret.
Hey y'all, I'm Mare from Mare Reads, and I am reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Hi, I'm Naima, and I'm reading Bunny. Hi, bunnies. Oh my gosh, guys.
They're gonna leave. All 0 people are gonna leave. She just said that.
Cute. I want us to all call each other Bunny. Can we call each other Bunny, please? Sorry.
Will be coming in just a little bit. Not sure when, but.
What are you reading? You read my mind.
I was going to ask something, but it went away. I forgot what I was going to say. So, does anybody have anything else to say, or do we want to just jump into our very first sprint?
We can just start sprinting.
All right. I have a fancy timer for us.
Ooh. Ooh.
So,
I feel so official.
I know. Let's just start our first timer. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Hi, Reagan.
Hi.
How was y'all's last reading sprint?
It's good.
Good.
I got kind of distracted, but I don't even know how much I read.
I think I did 14 pages, but my book has a lot of words on the page, so.
I think I did 4. I don't know what happened. I'm just a slow reader in general, but I really want to like observe, like take in every word that I read. So, yeah.
I'm
are you gonna read?
The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Where are you at?
Oh, I have not finished part 2 yet.
No.
I'm at like where I stopped at last night. I haven't read at all today. So I'm on.
I got stressed out at the end of part 2. That's why I like didn't read as much. So I was like,
Oh yeah, why are you stressed?
because the book just like it had like a really small chapter and it was like hinting at something and I don't know what it's hinting at and it stresses me out. So now I need to
I'm
finish the part of
literally
it
12
right now.
pages away from part 3.
Okay, so you might get what I'm
On the
saying.
next sprint. Hopefully.
Jess, what did you rate Bunny? Did you say?
I think I gave it 4 stars.
Okay.
I really liked it, but it was definitely kind of weird, and I'm not sure I really got it.
I feel like I've heard that people are like they're kind of upset with the ending because you don't get an explanation, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I didn't dislike the ending or anything, but I think some parts probably went over my head, so I just kind of had to dock a star.
Okay.
But I did really like it.
That's exciting. I'm excited to read it. I mean, I'm literally only 36 pages in, and it's raining right now. It's fall, and I'm just so happy right now. So.
I really like that edition that you have. It's like really very, very pretty. Like,
Thanks.
Really?
I hate it. I wanted the
You mean the
paperback. They
hardback?
didn't have it at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like the hardback
hardback.
too, but I don't know. I like the pink and the yellow.
Yeah, I like it too. And Brayden, I'm actually reading that right now. Not like in the sprints, but I had it sitting next to me. I'm almost done with it. So what a coincidence. And people reading I'm jealous.
Did you finish that yet, Mare?
Where Dreams Descend?
No, sorry.
Punch in the Air? The one I was no, I was just mentioning it because Brayden said that he's reading it right now. But I mean, I'll probably knock it out the next time I try and read it. I don't have that much of it left. But I'm focusing on Addie LaRue, and then I have to finish my secret TBR that's not really secret, and then I'll go to that probably again.
Are you vlogging for Addie LaRue?
Yeah, I decided to vlog because literally no one, like 30 people said yes. So I was like, well, I guess I need to do it. I gotta give fans what they want. I'm just kidding. But I didn't want to do it because like everyone else is doing one. But like if people are gonna watch it, then I guess I'll do it because I wanted to do it in the first place. So
Yeah.
I like had to turn my camera off during the last sprint so I could record a clip. Yeah,
It
was really short. It wasn't very long, but
Okay, so wait. Jess, what are you reading?
I have the Goblet of Fire that I'm reading, the illustrated
yeah.
edition. So that's why I only read 14 pages.
Yeah. And Naima, you're reading Bunny? Okay. Sorry, I'm late to the party, so.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, Bunny.
Oh my God.
In this stick, please. Wait, you need Mare and Reagan, you guys
No.
read it. So we can all call each other Bunny.
Literally, before you came, that's what we were saying. She kept calling us Bunny. We were like, no.
That's not it.
Can't fade. Wait, just Can't Fade? Like, does anybody in your area think Can't Fade?
No,
Because we
I
have
was
like,
here in the chat during that. I did not speak up because I didn't know what you're talking about.
oh my gosh, I guess it's only, I don't know.
Maybe it's only a Naima household thing.
No, nobody in my household says it but me.
Oh.
Yeah, so why are you expecting us to know?
Well, nobody in my household because they're like adults, but like,
Yeah, and we're your elders. We're so much older than you, Nate.
gosh. Okay, bye. I'm leaving. Bye, everyone. You guys need to let it die. I didn't mean it like that. And Jess seemed like mad at me yesterday. She was like, I guess that applies to me because I'm a grown adult with the job. Where's
I was just kidding. I don't even care. It's not meant for you to
I
take
know
it
when we're like
seriously.
40 years old. Do you
I mean, I don't know. That's like so long from now. YouTube might be dead by then.
maybe.
I doubt that. I mean, there might be something better, but like it's
Yeah, I'm sure it'll evolve, but I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest with you.
I'm thinking far ahead. I want to be like with my kids being like, okay, I just picked them up and I read 5 more chapters. Yeah.
People do that.
Yeah. A lot of the romance community.
what did you say? Responding to a text. That's so rude of me. I missed the joke.
I said a lot of the romance community have kids and they're like, I just picked up them and I was like joking because like you hate romance community. Not hate, but you know.
Where did you ever get that I hate the romance community?
Every time me and Megan say, whenever we say romance community, you're legit like
Okay, I'm clueless about the romance community. And so every time y'all bring it up, I'm like, am I a part of this conversation or am I just like sitting here? It's not that I hate the romance community.
who said I didn't say that.
You literally just did.
I don't mean you legit hate it, but you're like,
why'd you say you hate the romance?
I literally said not like literally.
The receipts are here. Like we can literally rewind this live and capture you in your lies.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. I needed to say I said it.
Who loves the romance community in case anyone is watching this?
Huh? I love it.
No, Mara loves it.
I love the romance community. I have no hate towards the romance community. I watch the romance community. Jeez.
Anyways.
I hate it here.
I've had this acne scar on my forehead for the longest time, and it won't go away.
I'm breaking out all around my like mouth from wearing a mask, but like,
Yeah, that's the worst.
I'm definitely an advocate for wearing a mask, but like, I also hate it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
I just realized that, like our little banner, we always have the little
The what?
heart.
What are you talking about?
Like, do you see? Like, I'm trying to point.
It's on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's just talking about the heart by our names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are funny.
Today we had the lightning bolts on the Percy Jackson. I was like, wow, what a queen.
Yeah, that was a cute touch.
Thank you. I tried.
Well, are we ready to sprint again?
Yes, I'm ready to sprint for the first time.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn off my camera for a little bit because I'm gonna move.
I'm gonna make tea actually, so BRB is down.
Okay, well, I guess me and Megan will read by ourselves.
Fine, it's just us, Jess. We'll be together.
Okay. Okay. Second script done.
Oh my god, this book is gonna be so good.
Did you finish part 2?
No, I'm not like this, like the little short.
That's the page that stressed me out.
I haven't read it yet. I'm on the page before that, but I had to stop. I had a moment because I'm running out of little tabs. Clearly, I only have purple left. And I like checked my Amazon app and it says that my new tabs delivered yesterday at 2 p.m. that they were put on my porch, but like nothing's there. So
Ooh, that's weird. I hope nobody stole them. I would give it another day because I feel like sometimes they say it's been delivered and it actually hasn't.
yeah, I'm gonna check my mailbox in the morning too, but I got up and like went and checked, and so if I wouldn't have done that, I would have gotten to the end of part 1, which kind of makes me mad, but it's fine.
Whenever they say that for me, I always go to the mailbox and it's usually there.
Okay, it's a small pack. Like it's literally just tabs, so I don't know why they would have put it on my porch, but it said like
Yeah.
delivered by the front door / porch. So I was like, okay. Okay, well, I'll talk about my book. So I read 12 pages, well, 11 pages, and this book is so good. I think the reason I love it so much is because Addie's like such a fighter, and I love characters like that are just like want to just fight. And I think it's really interesting because like I'm an Enneagram 8, which is like the fighter and just like the rebel and like the one that like always wants to go against the grain. So I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting that I like resonate with that, but I just love her. So anyways.
Yeah, I love her character a lot. She's very resilient and like I don't know, I really fit her because I imagine like I talk about this in my reading blog like to be uploading, but it's just like imagine not anyone knowing your name for 300 years, and imagine like everyone you never know forgetting you. Like that's incredibly lonely, and it just like it makes me
I
so
think
sad
there's like a
for her.
line where she like talks about how names have power, and I just love that because I don't know, I totally agree. We talk about it a lot in like the education field, just like learning your students' names is so important. Like getting people's names wrong like might seem like a small thing, but like your name is your whole identity. And so I don't know, I feel like that's even more important after reading this.
And it kind of like if no one knows your name and no one remembers you, like do you even know who you are? Like it can be like a really big internal struggle. So I'm loving the book too, obviously. It's just like so lyrical, and like, I just love the statements that she like makes because it doesn't feel like she's feeding you like all these quotes. It just feels so natural to the story and natural to like what the entire novel is about. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are making me want to read it. I feel like I need to pick it up now.
you should.
It's so good.
We were talking about this yesterday. I was like, BookTube's having a moment with it, and it's like it's nice to be a part of it right now because like everyone's reading it, and it's just so cool to like see everyone talking about it.
Yeah. I saw somebody talking about it the other day and talking about like how nobody knew her name for 300 years and that being so lonely, and like they couldn't read that right now because it reflects like how we've been in quarantine forever, and, like actually being so lonely and like connecting to that too much.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be okay, but I thought that was interesting comparison.
Yeah.
It is really crazy how close like when I read like about her life, I feel lonely, like me as a person. Like it's crazy how connected I am to her as a character. Like when something happens and I'm like, oh my God, like I feel lonely, not like, oh, this character feels lonely and I empathize. It's like I feel lonely. So I feel like if I struggled with that, oh yeah, like that'd be really hard for me to read.
Yeah. How about you, Naima? How many pages to read?
I read 6 pages and it's so good. Oh my gosh. I'm getting more sucked in. So
what part are you at? Like how far into it are you?
I'm at the part where like she's first gets invited and she's telling the story of Robert or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So and they're all like eating it up. They're like, really? Like and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are so weird, but it's so good.
I know there's like just something about it that just like sucks you in because you're like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. This is definitely like I like stuff with like cults. I'm not sure if this is a cult or not, but like I think it's so interesting and like I don't know. There's something about the way I don't know how to pronounce her last name. The author writes. She just writes so like I don't know. I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm her, and yeah,
I know, I love like culty books too. I feel like there's not enough books about cults.
yeah. It's cool. It's like Mean Girls, but like they're nice, and they like make her feel like she's like a part of them. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Have you ever seen Heathers?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what the vibes it really gave me. Like, it definitely has some Mean Girl vibes, but like I think it's like Heathers more than anything else.
yeah,
Naima, have you ever read It Ain't Me, Babe by Tilly Cole?
yeah,
Isn't that culty too?
yeah. It's culty,
But like not in the same way. It's just
yeah, it's
so
not in
romance.
the same way because it ain't me, babe. It's like it's obviously like a bad situation. Like did you read it?
No.
Oh, like it's a bad situation, but here it feels like it's like I don't know, like you want to be a part of it. I don't know how to explain it.
My lights in my room keep flickering. Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening.
I lost it. Oh, what is
Reagan, I feel like you have made me like appreciate the Weasleys so much more. Because like I'm just in the beginning of this book and like he's just made it to the Burrow and I'm just like I love being here with the Weasleys. And
Oh my God, I am literally so obsessed with that family. It's not even funny. And like even like Ginny, she pops off in the 5th book. Like not really. Like I'm being a little dramatic, but like she like the scenes that she is in. Like there's one scene where she's like kind of sassy to Harry, and I was here for it. And I just think everyone in that family is perfect. It is what it is.
and I love Bill and Charlie. I wish they were in it more.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen much of them since. I think they're in this one, Goblet of Fire, more.
Yeah.
I don't
And I
think
just love when like Harry first meets them and he's like describing them. They're both so attractive. Like, bye Harry is my kind of Harry. Cracks me up.
Which one has the long hair? Bill?
Bill, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he's in the 5th book more.
I need to read Harry Potter at some point. But at the same time, do I? Like, every time I watch your vlogs, Regan, I'm like, okay, I need to read this. But then I'm like, do I really want to read this? Like,
They're so spoilery, Naima.
I know. Well, not really, though. And honestly, I don't really mind spoilers. Like, the most recent one, you said, like, okay, I'm getting... Wait. I don't want to butcher it. Never mind. But, like, I don't really mind spoilers for my... Like, because I don't really remember.
True.
And I'll just pick it up and, like... Like during your book club with Kara, you guys were like, leave if you are gonna read this, and I was like, honestly, I will not remember anything you were talking about.
Why do the lights keep flickering? What is going on?
That's kind of creepy.
I know.
Catherine, what are you reading? Oh,
Is that in and out?
She's reading the In and Out menu. I wish I was reading an In and Out menu.
I've never been there.
I don't like in and out. No offense. I
I
mean,
read it one time, but I thought it was pretty good.
I don't live near one.
you're not missing much. So
It never looked good to me. I remember, I don't know what year it was where it was really popular and people would take those like aesthetic pictures with them.
what was taking aesthetic
I
pictures?
took them in 2017, so it's probably me.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think it was 2015 because I went to California after I graduated high school, and I graduated high school in 2015.
Yeah, it was like 2015, 2014. Everybody took a picture in front of the signs and the food.
That's so bizarre.
You missed out.
I know.
It's a cultural reset. How do you get things to be pink?
You can just change it in the settings. Like the host can change it
Oh,
when they pick it. This is what I had from last time, so I just left it.
it's cool. I like the vibes.
They match your book.
pink is like my channel vibe, so I think that's why I did that.
Yeah.
I was much into like the live show aesthetic. So like the sprint we did yesterday, I like made the names and colors the thumbnail of them.
Yeah. If I was less lazy, I would have done that. But
yeah, I agree it's inexpensive and not super cheap, which I can respect.
do you have it in Texas here? Yeah, I guess you do.
Mary, you gotta keep your phone by you. So when I read the last bit of part 2, I can be like,
I'll check it probably halfway through the sprint. I don't have a 20-minute attention span, so
Do you like Whataburger, Mary?
yes.
Okay. See, I don't really like Whataburger that much.
You wrong for that. Those fries, like immaculate. Like I love it so much. I haven't gone in a long time, but like spicy ketchup is low key one of my personality traits. So
I have not tried that, so maybe I don't have a fair opinion. I haven't tried the spicy ketchup.
it's my favorite thing. Like I will dunk anything in spicy ketchup within reason, but like I always like get like 5 or 6 of them when I go, and I take some home just so I have them for later.
I think we have a Whataburger near not near my house, but like in Columbia. And the pictures online just look disgusting. Like the food looks so bad. So I'm like, is this the right Whataburger?
It's good.
Is this the off-brand?
The off-brand.
Is this the Great Value brand? Let me know.
I thought you liked Great Value.
I
What do
do
you like
actually.
Great Value?
I do love Great Value. I'm not a stickler on brands.
I've never heard of Whataburger.
It's a South thing.
Well, Maryland
It's originally Texas thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Texas thing.
Maryland is under the Mason-Dixon line, so technically I'm in the South. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Ew, I don't want to be part. I don't claim it. I mean, kind of, but like not really. You know?
I'm kind of curious to see like what y'all's temperatures are where you live right now.
I thought you meant like temperatures like are far.
She wants to know if we have COVID.
Yeah, I might catch it through the camera.
86 degrees outside.
64 and it's raining.
Yeah, I'm 63 and raining.
What's
Oh,
that like?
It's actually kind of warm today, warmer than it has been.
I'm pissed.
Okay, Jess, I saw you went to West Virginia for that little ghost tour. Is it true that West Virginia is just like the most haunted state ever?
I don't know.
Have you heard that?
No.
I'm
I
like,
mean, there's definitely some, like, where I went, it's called Harper's Ferry, and it's like where West Virginia, and Pennsylvania meet or something. And it definitely has a lot of history there. Like, that was where they originally started making guns, like, for the Confederacy and all that stuff. But so there's lots of stories of hauntings.
we just had like a whole conversation about it
Oh,
at dinner one night. Like, Griffin goes to Snowshoe every year, and he has to, like, obviously it's in West Virginia, right? Snowshoe, I think.
I think so.
Anyways, he drives through West Virginia, and he always says like every place they stop is just like oddly weird. And like we just talked about like how we've never heard of anyone from West Virginia. Like we've just never met someone who's like, oh, I'm from West Virginia.
Yeah. I went.
I've like grown up going there, but yeah, I don't really know. Definitely, it's got some weird vibes in places.
Yeah, you're close to the border, right?
Yeah, I'm literally like 10 minutes from West Virginia.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like an hour drive away from me. I visited West Virginia University for my junior year, and it seemed fun, but I was like, no, I'm not doing this. No.
It's like a huge party school.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I wanted to go. And so, but then I was like, I don't like the vibes. I do not like them.
Yeah, I've never been there. I've had a couple people that I went to high school with that went there, but I've never actually been to the campus or anything. It does have some good like academic programs. Like I think it has like a good nursing and a good teaching program, but
The campus is actually pretty nice. It's
Yeah.
very hilly. It's like you will get your legs would be sore if you have to walk to class every day.
that's how UMD is. Like those hills at that college are serious.
I what's so funny is I haven't even visited UMD ever,
Really?
and I literally live like 30 minutes away from it.
You should just visit USC.
Why? Why would I do that? Oh, wait, you go to school there, right? But
Why?
other than that, why would I do that? Like,
She's like, why? Because it's the best. And I love you.
go hot. What is it? Go Cox.
Go Crocs.
Catherine.
Bye, Catherine.
Bye. Five Guys. She was talking about Five Guys. They have the best fries ever.
That's like makes me sick. I can't eat there.
I don't think I've ever eaten there.
It's so good.
I think it's like the grease they use to cook everything in or something. It just like does not sit well with me.
Do you want to sprint again soon?
Sure thing.
Sorry to make y'all read. I'm just kind of invested in my book.
Yeah, me too.
No, I want to read too. That's why I agreed to this. So, all right.
Okay. Um, this book is making me cry, and I hope no one saw that.
I teared up too at the beginning of the sprint. It wasn't like really, really sad, but I mean, it was sad. I just teared up a little bit.
I was expecting you to text me, and you never did.
Oh, I know. Well, it wasn't like super dramatic, but I don't know.
So I just found it dramatic. Okay.
No, I mean, it was, but like, I just didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
I was just gonna text you and be like, bitch.
Oh my gosh, hi Mary Grace. You didn't know what was going on because we didn't tell anyone.
We didn't know either until
Yeah.
it started.
Reagan, did you see the comment?
No.
I finished recording. They, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Did you like it? I really liked that one.
Me
Is
too.
that the one that everybody likes? Is that like the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hi. What are you reading, Grace?
Oh, it's a bread.
I'm tired. Girl, I have school tomorrow. Why did I agree to this? Wow.
Girl, I'm tired too. And I have lesson plans due tonight, but it's fine.
It's all
I'm
good.
just
I have to work
super
tomorrow
late.
too,
It's
so.
good.
Is it
I don't have anything till 5:30.
What did you say, Name?
I'm
is it fun to make lesson plans for your
She
students?
said no.
Well, it's fun to make lesson plans, but the way that the university makes us do it is they give us a 4-column and 4-row like organizer, and so it makes 16 boxes. We just put information in each 16 boxes, and each box asks for something different. So it's like, how do you differentiate your lesson for each student? How are you going to close out the lesson? Like, I have to write like a whole script for my lesson. It's like really extra. Like, no teacher actually writes lesson plans that way. They just like bullet journal or like do like a little bullet list or something. So I feel like I'm at the point where I've taught enough lessons where I can like come up with a lesson and just kind of like organize it on like a piece of paper the way that I feel comfortable. But I have to do this till I graduate, so it's kind of annoying, but it takes like, it's like 10 pages whenever I finish for like an hour-long lesson plan. It's kind of ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's fun when somebody else is making you do it. So
Right.
in a more positive life. Lala just posted a new video, so
oh yeah.
I'm gonna be watching that tonight.
Your favorite.
What did she post?
I think it's one of her spoiler vlogs. It's 5 mystery thrillers, so I don't know if I can actually watch it all.
Oh dang. she's
I've
cool.
actually read 3 of the 5 of those, so I can watch most of it.
Are these her books? Are these her bookshelves?
Yeah.
All white like that? That is so nice.
Well,
yeah,
she has, like more books than that. It's just like a section of it, I guess.
It's like 3 shelves and all. Damn. This is nice though. I want to do that. I wanted to do rainbow shelves, but I feel like I have like 2 red books and it just look weird, so I want to grow my collection.
5 more books.
I feel like I have like the most red books of anything.
Yeah.
Like, red and black.
I used to have my shelves organized by color, and then I reorganized it to like do by series. Right before I no longer have my bookshelves in my room, but
I used to have mine organized by color too, but now it's just not organized. Anything.
I have it kind of categorized by genre too.
Yeah, I feel like all my like fantasy books kind of look the same, so they all like go together anyways.
Yeah.
But
Mine are just in whatever order I can get the most on my shelf because I just need more shelves.
Yeah.
But I don't have any room for more shelves.
Mine's by genre. I kind of hate it though. I want to find something cool to do with it.
You could do like a bookshelf organization video.
Maybe.
I'm not doing that.
I wanted to like qualify my shelves and make a video out of that, but I'm like, I still might. I don't know. BookTube is expensive.
Yeah, it is. That's why I get all my books from the library because I'm cheap.
I'm gonna start utilizing my library whenever they decide to open up.
Your library's still not open?
No, only for pickup.
That's what I do. Is I just pick them up.
Wait, what do you guys like go? Is there like a place on the website where you can like order it, or do you have to call?
I just have to request it through the catalog, like I would for like any other holds. So I just like get in line and then go pick it up at a certain time.
But like if there's no line, do you just request it?
Yeah, and then usually it'll be ready within like 2 days. I mean, it's different probably for every library, but
Yeah.
Mine's open. I can go in there for like an hour at a time now.
well, my thing is like I can go in if I'm like a resident of the city, but since this is my college town, it's not like actually my Naima. It's not actually like my residency, so they don't let me in even though I do live in the city. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of dumb, but whatever.
They don't let you in, like even before COVID?
No, they did,
Oh.
but now they're restricting it to residents of the city. Even though I do live here, I like can't go in because it doesn't like I don't have that on my official driver's license.
My problem is I just moved, so my hi Naima. My ID still has my old address in it. So and I'm in like a new county, so like I'm a part of a different library system now. So I don't have a new library card and I can't get one because I don't have a new ID yet. So I'm just kind of in this like in between phase. I need to like go get a new ID.
Can you
My library let me just like bring in a piece of mail that had my new address on it.
Even if it's not like a bill, like even if it's just like
yeah, I just brought in like an Amazon package or something, I'm pretty sure. And so I have 2 library cards from 2 library systems because of that.
Yeah, you can call them and see.
I'm sure they would let you get one. I don't think there's really a lot of people gatekeeping library cards.
Yeah.
I would hope not.
I need to get a library card. I used to have one back
I'm-
in middle school.
Lost without my library cards. I just don't have room to own that many books right now either.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of physical books from the library, but I definitely get audiobooks and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do without Libby because I go through audiobooks like nothing. So can't, and those are even more expensive than physical books.
That
Is it
doesn't
really? How much does like an audiobook cost?
Well, like an Audible subscription is $15 a month for one audiobook. So, I mean, you can do, I also have Scribd, which is like $7.99, and you can listen to 2 audiobooks, and then it cuts you off. So, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Getting them from the library is definitely the best deal.
I hate how Libby, like, it stresses me out. It's like 8 people are waiting for this, 9 people are waiting for this. I get it. Like, let me read it. I waited for it too.
I also don't understand how like there's a wait for ebooks or like audiobooks. Like, shouldn't that be like not a thing?
Well, I think the library only buys the license for so many. And they do track like who has them and who's returned them. So
That makes sense.
yeah.
Did you have to pay for Libby or Hoopla?
I don't know about Hoopla, but Libby's free.
Hoopla is also through your library. It should be so.
Yeah, Hoopla's through. I have Hoopla and I have Libby because my county that I'm in now is also Griffin, so I use his library card for Hoopla, and then I use my old library card for Libby. So I have both.
Yeah. It just depends what your library does.
Yeah.
That is crazy. 3 books? I'll be right back. My computer's about to die. Ow!
Naima just learned what the library is.
Huh?
Oh my god. I am actually stressed looking at my holds now because I have 6 books out and then I have probably 12 physical books out. How am I going to read all those?
I know. I hate the like Libby app sometimes because sometimes I wait for like 6 months for a book, and then when it happens to appear, I really don't have time to listen to it, and then I'm like, this is such a waste. I waited so long for this
You have
book,
to like
I'm not gonna listen to it.
Can you
But
not
what?
read it?
I have not really figured out how to do that. I tried to do it one time, and it like just sent me back to the end of the line.
Wait, to do what?
Each library. I don't know. I always press deliver later and it gives me like a time that I can pick.
Yeah. I should just try it again, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I always delay my holds because they come in all at once. But I also have 3 library cards. So what I do is like, I usually like my university, they'll get the big books. And so there's no wait for them because college kids don't read. So I usually am able to get like those books pretty quickly. And then I just use like my other library cards to get in line for other stuff. Or like get smaller titles with my schooling.
I'm gonna find out what my library uses because I want to know.
Are we ready for another sprint?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hi.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
I'm not.
I'm just
My
getting really
book is
tired right
depressing.
now. Oh no.
Yeah, it's like I'm already tired, and super sad book is just bringing me down.
I just was getting really tired. I was like not reading anything. I was just staring at the page like
Same. I think I read like 4 pages. It was-
I think that was my best sprint. Let's see how many pages I read.
I started thinking about my future and I was like, okay. Like I got really stressed out all of a sudden. So yeah.
Oh no.
I read 12 pages, which isn't great, but I feel like that's pretty good for this book.
I have not been keeping track because I don't even have the page number, so it's like I know the percentage, but like it doesn't even matter to me 'cause it doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
But I'm almost 60% of the way through, so I've read almost a third of the book tonight, which I started before the sprint, so don't worry. But I'm hoping to get at least 2/3 done so I can finish it tomorrow.
I think I read 14 pages that time. And the last 2 I read like 17. Each.
That's good. Yeah. You guys make videos on how to read more, but you should make videos on how to read faster.
I have thought about that actually, but I don't know if I have like many tips. Like it would be like a 2-minute video.
Yeah.
How to read faster. Stop watching YouTube and read your book instead.
True.
I don't know. I feel like I can read faster if I just like, if I just tell myself like just to read quickly, I can like skim over things that aren't really important. Like when the character says something and then it's like she sips her drink and then says something else. Like I can skim over some of that, but I feel like I get so into the book, I feel like I have to read like every single little word, and I feel like that's why it takes me so long.
It's for me too.
Yeah, I definitely read every word too, which is like I have a pretty average reading pace, I think, because of that.
It depends on the book for me. Like this, I'm reading every single word, but like if it's a book for a video that I really hate, I'm gonna skim it. Like it's hard enough to finish it sometimes. So, but like it also depends what the book's for. Like if it's for my personal enjoyment, then I'm just gonna DNF it if I'm not reading every single word because obviously I'm not interested in it. But if it's for a video, then I don't feel bad like skimming it. It's like the purpose of the video isn't like to critique the book, but for some other thing.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
it does.
What are you drinking, Reagan?
Red.
That didn't mean anything to me.
Sorry, it's just like a cider.
Oh.
I was like reds, and you were like,
I was like, that does not sound like something I know.
it's like apple juice. It's so good.
That's my kind of alcohol.
Noelle, are you like loving Six of Crows? Because I think that's what I'm going to read next. And I'm kind of nervous about it, honestly. I'm nervous because I feel like I'm going to be confused.
I don't think you're going to be confused because it had been so long since I had read Shadow and Bone when I read Six of Crows that I really did not remember any of the references or any of the characters.
But like,
and I still like had a fun time.
Characters in Six of Crows, like side characters in Shadow and Bone, or like main?
No, they're like new
It's different characters from what I know.
There's just like cameos of characters from Shadow and Bone.
Oh.
But it's like a totally new set of characters that are in Six of Crows. So yeah, you don't really need to read Shadow and Bone, I don't think.
I see.
I'm gonna make my mac and cheese that I've been thinking about since yesterday. So
I just like zoned out.
I
I'm
was
gonna do that eventually.
What, Six of Crows?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I feel
Yeah.
like something I'm like,
It is really fun. I read it at like the height of the hype, so
that's what Mara's saying. She did
Yeah.
too. I wish I would have read it then. I just like, that wasn't the side of BookTube I was watching at the time. So like, I don't even think like romance readers were reading that, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Laura's here.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Sorry, I was on mute, but I just said Laura really excitedly.
What are you reading, Laura? Can anybody hear my computer having a seizure? Because it is like the fan has been running the whole 2 hours. Like, I'm sorry.
I like it though, because whenever we come back and you unmute yourself, I just hear like the fan. And so it's just a nice, calm way for me to like look up. And then you're like, okay, guys.
Like, I even put it on this hard surface instead of on my bed, but it's not helping. It's just still running. I don't know why it's having such trouble.
Mine is running too, but it stops after a little bit.
At least my lights aren't flickering anymore.
Hi. So many people.
Darian.
I feel like.
Oh my gosh, hi, Darren.
Laura,
What are you reading?
Laura, how
What
are
are
you?
you reading, Darian? Also, Laura, do you like the Honey Don't list?
Yeah.
I feel like that's been a very controversial book. I personally liked it, but a lot of people
Did
didn't.
you?
Yeah.
I know you read it.
I thought it was okay. Like, it was as good as any other Christina Lauren I've read.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
read my
really
first
want to
Christina Lauren next month. I'm so excited.
What did you say, Megan?
I said I don't think I love Christina Lauren books.
I don't think so either. My favorite one of theirs is the YA book that they wrote. But all the romances are just really the same.
Wait, what's the YA book?
It's called Autobiography. It's also male, so
Yeah. I've only read The Honeymooners and then I read Roomies. And they were just like not steamy enough for me, I guess. I don't know. I just didn't love it.
my favorite I think is Josh and Hazel, and that one I think also has the most steam in it. But I feel like they do that overused like third act fight scene too often, and then
Yes.
it's like by the end I'm like, do I even want these two people to be together? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I've kind of given up on them. I do have like this really random YA book by them that I've never heard of called Sublime. And it's like a fantasy. Or no, it might be like a paranormal romance. I don't know. I got it at Second and Charles. And I picked it up because the cover was cool. And then I saw Christina Lauren and I was like, what?
That's
Never.
interesting. I have not heard of that.
I have not.
Oh, Beautiful Bastard. I heard that's a good one. Have you read that one, Jess?
No.
I
I do think that one's like their most steamy one, so
think that I would like that
I think
one.
that's more like similar to indie published romances than their like traditionally published ones.
Yeah.
I haven't read a Christina Lauren yet. That's so funny. I'm a romance reader. I haven't.
Yeah, she's like the most basic.
What?
I said, yeah, she's like the most basic.
Yeah.
I know. It's so
See,
funny. I haven't read. Sorry.
Love in Other Words was my least favorite. I actually gave that 1 star. I really hated it. Like I actively hated that book. What were you saying, Naima? Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just saying, like, it's fun. I don't read like popular romances. Like, I haven't read Get a Life, Chloe Brown, The Hating Game. You know, like the really big contemporaries that everybody loves.
Naima. Those two are like some of my favorites. You need to read both of those.
Okay.
You really should read The Hating Game. Like it's really, really good.
I mean, I know I'd like it. Isn't it Enemies to Lovers? Like,
Yeah.
Personally,
yeah.
I heard The Hating Game is a little bit overhyped, but
I
Mary
think
just likes to hate everybody's favorite books, so don't take what she says that seriously.
what'd you say?
I said Mary just likes to hate everyone's favorite book.
That is not true. Just because I hate your favorite books doesn't mean I hate everyone. I don't hate your favorite books. I don't. We've gone over this. I read your favorite books.
Oh my gosh. Whenever I think of Jess's favorite books, okay, this is weird, but I think about your favorite, everybody's favorite books, and I think back to the wolf one that Mare read, and I was just like, huh? Like what? I don't know about that.
What was that one called?
It's called Wolf by Wolf, and it's like an alternative historical fiction
Oh yeah.
fantasy story.
It's
It's
just
wild. I just thought it was unique. But I also like read it in high school, and it was like a high school favorite book of mine. So I don't know. Yeah. I think I would still like it if I read it now, but
Okay, I do love Strange the Dreamer, but I don't know if I'd categorize it as my ultimate favorite book. It is like top 10 favorite books. But like I love it. And I need to reread it because sorry, I'm talking to Darian. I didn't like announce that. But I need to reread it because I haven't read it since like the first hype around it when I was in high school. But I love it, and I love Laszlo, and I love everything about that book, and I need to reread it so that I remember why I love it.
Wait, they're making a movie of The Hating Game, and Lucy Hale's the protagonist.
That has me intrigued.
why they couldn't have picked anybody else.
I like her.
She's
I like
fine. She's just not a very great actress.
Yeah, I think I just love her so much from Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah, I never really watched that series, so
I love
she's,
Little
she's
Liars.
cute. Like she's hot, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I watched this movie with her recently. It was called Fantasy Island. It was like a really stupid horror movie, and she was such a bad actress.
Oh yes.
Watch that.
I just want everyone to know Smack and Cheese is hidden right now.
I'm happy for you. Darian's mad at your comment.
I know, I'm sorry. I do love it. Like it is definitely one of my favorite books. But I've also like read so many good books this year that like I couldn't pick.
I've also read a lot of good books this year. I'm kind of nervous about like my end of the year like wrap up videos. Like I don't know how I'm supposed to pick. Like I mean I feel like I haven't even read that many books this year, but I read a lot of good ones.
I can pick the worst ones. There's a whole lot of those.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to narrow down my worst ones either.
I've read a lot of 1 and 2 star books this year. It's been great.
I really feel like I haven't read that many.
It's because I torture myself for videos.
Oh, that's true. Oh, my back hurts.
I feel like I've had a pretty I've read some really good ones and some really bad ones. I think I have a pretty average rating. What happened, Naima? Are you okay?
I have never read romance books, guys. What?
Not a single one?
That is
We read books with romance because you just read Akamath.
yeah.
I would say Akamath is more focused on the romance elements than it is the fantasy.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the definition of a fantasy romance.
The
Laura,
fans are just on the side.
talk about what your criteria is to DNF. First of all, Reagan actually made a video of a series of romance to binge today. Go check it out. It was great. And then criteria to DNF, I just have to hate it. Like that's it. Or like I lose interest, I guess. I don't know if I have specific things that I look for.
I've only DNF'd maybe 8 books in the time that I've been tracking my reading for the past 6 years. So I probably don't have very good criteria either. One of my big things though is I just really hate bad and awkward dialogue. So that definitely is something that irks me. Also, if I just hate it,
Yeah. The way you DNF'd 8 books, you said, in 6 years, and I've DNF'd 3 this month alone.
yeah, well,
And it's not even halfway through the month.
and I think some of the ones I DNF'd before were just because I wasn't interested in them when I started reading them. It wasn't anything that the book did. It was just not what I wanted to read at that time. I think I've only maybe DNF'd 3 or 4 because I just actively hated them. Because I just like to torture myself too, and I finished every book that I start for no reason.
I do that too.
Life is too short.
Yeah, but I feel like I've already invested time into it, so I might as well invest the next couple hours so that I can check it off my list.
Sometimes I feel that way. like if it's a hyped book or like I've heard good things about it. But I don't know. Usually I don't regret DNFing. Or like if I read a book that I hate, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah. I think it's just like something, a mindset shift I have to make, because I did enjoy DNFing those couple books that I did last month, and don't really regret DNFing them. So I don't know.
If it pains me to read it, I DNF. Same.
I don't really DNF either. I
Nope.
DNF once the past like 6 months, I feel like, recently. I don't know, it just has to be boring. And like, yeah, that's really about it. You could have bad dialogue, you could have a crusty plot, but if it's interesting, like I'll stick around, honestly.
Guys, can I get your opinion on something?
No.
Cool. Oh.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask anyways. I know none of y'all have read it, but Jade City, should I DNF it? Because I've not thought about it in like a week.
Jane Z?
Jade City, everyone seems to love it. I'm like, I don't get it. Like,
How
where's
much
the
do you have left?
I've only read like 150 pages, so I have like most of the book left.
Yeah, just DNF it.
Fair. Okay, well, I do have the audiobook, so I might try that before I DNF it, but I don't know. I feel bad because I'm supposed to be buddy reading it for a book club, but oops.
I don't think I'm ever gonna read that.
Jade City?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect you to pick up an adult fantasy anytime soon.
I mean, I want to try adult fantasy.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you're
I know.
like the dark romance queen.
I know, but I read ACOTAR. I tried The Cruel Prince, didn't like that.
Yeah, but those are YA.
I know. So with is adult fantasy just more like
Adult fantasy can be painful at times if you don't know your own tastes. So like there's like so many subgenres within it, and like usually there's a lot of characters and it's a lot of world building, and it's very much a slow burn compared to like YA a lot of the time.
oh.
I really don't like info dumpy world building, which is why I kind of struggle with adult fantasy. Like some do it okay and are interesting, but for the most part, I just need a lot of dialogue in my books, so I don't really
Yeah.
like for that reason.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought literally whenever people say adult fantasy, I think they're talking about like there's like some more smut in it or something.
Sometimes, but
Because that's what it is for romance. Like, no.
I mean, I don't know. I wish there was more like I was talking about this the other day with one of my with two friends. I'm just like annoyed that there's not more characters that are my age in like fantasy. Because like it's painful sometimes to read about people who are way younger than me. And then it's like really hard to connect with characters that are way older than me. So I don't know. Is new adult fantasy a thing? Because we should make it a thing.
I would say, obviously, I haven't finished the series or whatever, but the way that A Court of Mist and Fury has like really detailed sex scenes, I don't know.
That's not what I'm looking for necessarily.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what I think of like as a new adult.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I have read those, so
yeah.
I am gonna read Mistborn in November.
Also, check out Hia BookTubes, HEA BookTubes. Every single video of hers is a recommendation. So everything that you could look for, it's there. Everything that you could want.
I mean, like college age kids, Laura, or like right out of college, like 20 to 24, probably.
Do you know you're on mute, Jess?
Yeah, I was getting embarrassed about my fan world, and I wasn't saying anything, so I just muted myself. Do we want to do another sprint?
I hate reading. No, yeah, that's fine.
That scared me.
I was watching you because I like saw it at 4 seconds, and I was like, I wonder if you can hear it when it goes off, and then you just like shot out.
Oh my gosh. It scared me. So you guys can't hear it go off?
No.
No.
I think you have to turn on your audio for that.
Yeah.
But I just pay attention to the time.
Yeah, I had been, but then I just missed that one.
Guys, I need to tell y'all something crazy.
All right.
Like, I'm so upset right now because I just did my video where I read about other Merediths, right?
Yeah.
The 2 books that I'm reading now both have Merediths in them, Addie LaRue, and I just started The Last Mrs. Parrish. And I'm like mind blown right now that I read all these terrible books when I could have been reading books that actually have quality to them.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. Like, what? Anyways.
Are they like mainish characters?
No, the Addie LaRue, it's like the woman who owns the bookshop, but like she's referred to every so often. And then I don't know about The Last Mrs. Parrish because I'm only like 40 minutes into the audiobook now. But I like, when I heard that, I was so pissed.
I actually saw it in the book, and I thought about that video when I first read it. I was like, oh, she could have used this.
Everyone's been like tagging me in it too. And like the Discord that I'm in, they're like, Meredith, look, you could have used this. And I'm like, if only I knew. Sorry, I just thought it was so crazy.
It is. I'm trying to find an audiobook for this because, guys, I'm not doing good in school. I thought I was doing good in school, but like, I haven't. Like, I can't go into this now. I'm like so stressed out.
I actually listened to the audiobook of it. I liked it. That was good.
What?
Where did you listen to it on? Bunny.
Oh.
Yeah, I just bought it on Audible.
Okay. I didn't know you could buy books on Audible. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
That's like the only way to do books on Audible is to buy them. Well, they did have that Audible Escape thing, but
I'm talking about
That's
like
going
people
away, so.
individually buy books even if they don't have a credit.
oh, yeah, you can do that. It's more expensive, but sometimes you can find ones that are cheaper.
How many pages did everyone read?
I don't know.
I got 5% into this audiobook. I don't.
I think I read 18. But I had a lot of pictures this time.
I've always wanted to read those, but they're expensive.
Yeah. My mom bought them for me.
Maybe
Wait, I read it. I missed it.
also now I wouldn't want to buy them, but
Yeah. They are pretty. But yeah.
I read 13 pages.
I read 9.
That's a new record for you.
No.
now you're like, I need the audiobook. That was too much.
It's too much. It broke my brain.
Yeah, I can't. I'm too tired. I gave up. And plus, like, I don't want to be tired when I'm reading this book because I'm really enjoying it. So,
Darian, I'm reading Goblet of Fire. The illustrated edition, which is why there are pictures.
Love it. What part are you at?
They're at the Quidditch World Cup, and it's like the aftermath of it.
Yeah.
With all the bad guys. They're in the woods right now.
I think I really love this book. I was kind of iffy about it last night when we were sprinting, but I think it's really going to do it for me.
I love it so much.
I just like don't know what else can happen for the next 240 pages. Like I'm on page 196 and like I just feel like
Where you're at, like, what happened?
she just woke up at Henry's house for the first time.
Oh, there's stuff that goes on.
Yeah. I mean, I know like the story's gonna go like different directions and stuff is gonna happen, but like I just for like 200.
Yeah, I'm a little bit apprehensive about that too, but like I'm not in it for the plot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've kind of just accepted that it's going to be a little bit boring, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been boring. I think there was like that one spot where it got a little boring, but like I think it's been not boring since then. And that was like maybe 100 pages ago. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't find it boring, but I know that it is boring. Is like
Right.
I'm still engaged with it because I'm engaged with the writing, but I can see how someone would read this and dislike it.
I'm trying to figure. I hate this lighting right here.
Don't yawn. You're gonna make me yawn.
sorry. I still have a lesson plan to do. So
Are you asking us which book, Darian? We're talking about The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
I just want to hit 50% so I can update my blog.
Yeah, I'm just kind of updating it whenever I have
Yeah, I mean, if it was like just a Addie LaRue vlog, I'd like update it more often.
Yeah.
But since I'm gonna be reading 3 books in this, I don't want to like make it an hour, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Everyone is yawning. I'm tired. I've started sprinting at like 7, I want to say. Or did we start this at 7?
7:30.
No, we started this at 8:30.
My time.
Oh yeah, 7:30 your time.
It's only 10:16 where you're at. What an amazing thing for you.
I know. It's not a weird thing. I think even Reagan just said it.
No, I mean, I think I love that she's. No, I don't actually know what I'm saying.
I thought you were saying like you were happy I read for so long. Not because
No, I'm happy that it's only 10.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now you're having jealousy over this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's midnight. It's so late.
It's 11:17.
I know when you guys like messaged me, I was like, I thought it was way later than 7:30 or whenever you were talking. I was like, I'm about to go to bed.
Wait, Laura, you haven't heard of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue?
It's on Book of the Month this month.
Also, okay, I follow this girl on Instagram and BookTube. Her name's Crystal's Bookish Life.
Oh,
And, okay. And she opened up her Book of the Month package, and in it was A Deadly Education. But I did not see that on my Book of the Month, like at all. Not
it
even,
has an add-on. You have to search their website.
oh, okay. I use the app, so I didn't even know. That kind of pisses me off because I spent $17 on the Amazon copy, so that's great.
Yeah, you go to the add-ons part. Oh, you can't see that. You go to the add-ons part on the app.
What the heck? I literally checked there and I don't see it. Am I stupid? I'm stupid.
I feel like sometimes the app doesn't have as full of a selection as online does.
But like even when I search it, like in the search bar, like it's not even that it's out of stock because I can search another book that's out of stock and it'll pop up and just say out of stock. But like I literally can't find it on this freaking thing.
Oh no.
Did you look on the website?
No, I just use the app.
I don't know. That's a weird one.
But I'm gonna go look on the website because, like, what? I'm someone else have it, but
I'll search for you. Let's see what comes up.
because if that's the case, I mean, it's not really worth it at this point. But like, I was gonna return the book before it like got here, and then just get it as an add-on for next month. But
Yeah, it didn't come up on my app either. But I did see it when I was looking at my Book of the Month pick. So I don't know.
maybe they like had it up there for like 2 seconds, and if you got it, you got it.
I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't either.
I think they do only have a limited stock of some stuff.
Really? I've never noticed that. I thought they just had all their books.
And I think that's why you can do add-ons because they have stock left over.
But like, I know that like if I search The Wives by Taryn Fisher, it'll pop up and say like y'all can't really see, but it'll say like out of stock. So it shows the book and then it just says out of stock or it says sold out.
Yeah.
Well, you don't buy that one anyways, from what I've heard. So
Oh, I've already read it. It's not good. It's not- I actually really like Karen Fisher, but I don't love that book.
Interesting.
All of her other like self-published books are much better.
Do y'all want to do one more spurt tonight?
Yeah, I think you can handle one more.
I think I can do one more.
Yeah.
How was everyone's last sprint?
I think I got 6% completion around. About 8%.
Are you listening to something?
Yeah, I was listening to a book while playing Animal Crossing because I'm really sleepy.
What book did you switch to?
The Last Mrs. Parrish.
Yeah, I went to a good stopping point and then I stopped reading.
Yeah, same.
In the beginning, I was on my phone, and then I was like, okay, let me read. Actually,
I'm halfway through. Well, kind of. I'm like 5 pages away from halfway through, so I'm just gonna go ahead and update my blog probably tonight.
Yeah.
wait, what's your vlog again? Read thrillers? Or
No, sorry. Did I say it? Is it a secret?
oh,
Channel.
I don't
It's
know.
you.
I don't care. There's probably like 2 people on here. I'm reading 3 of my book of the month books that I just have on my shelf.
oh yeah, you told me that. Sorry, I forgot.
It's okay.
I'm kind of doing a thriller vlog though, so maybe you got confused.
Yeah, and also, just posted one. I don't know.
Yeah, I had like a thriller blog. Went up today.
Yeah, mine's the same thing. So sort of. I think we read different books because I already read Home Before
Yeah,
Dark.
we're reading one of the same books with them.
Yeah, I'm actually reading Behind Closed Doors because
Yeah.
of Reagan, but not for that video.
I haven't started that yet. I probably should.
I'm gonna finish the books for this video, and then I'm gonna finish like what I have to turn to the library in, and then I'll start that one.
Yeah. I mean, I've already read it before.
I'm gonna
so.
try and find the audiobook actually. Who am I?
Yeah, I liked the audiobook. I had it on Libby.
Oh, then I might listen to the audiobook since I've already read it.
And it's only like 8
I-
hours or something. It's a short audiobook.
I just think I have not been having the attention span to read physically. So, oh, perfect. Gonna hit that borrow.
No, I want to check.
21 days.
I know mine was available too. I didn't have to wait for it.
The perks of having 3 library cards. Oh, beautiful.
How far are you into Behind Closed Doors, Darian? Are you liking it? How are you feeling about it? I liked it a lot. I thought it was good.
I'm nervous for it. I don't know. I feel like I'm learning that I don't really like domestic thrillers that much.
I don't like domestic thrillers either, but I liked this one okay.
Okay. I don't know, because like I just started The Last Miss. I'm like only 13% into it, but I'm kind of like, I don't think I like reading about people like in people's houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
definitely like. Okay, I like true crime stuff, so
Yeah.
I don't really care about how the husband and the wife are cheating on each other with somebody else and all that stuff. I don't like that all that much, but I did like Behind Closed Doors because it was a little bit more sadistic of a thriller. It wasn't such a domestic thriller that it was different than.
I've heard that you have to kind of go in blind for that one because it's just like there's no way to explain it. So I've tried to like avoid all synopsis for it.
I feel like those are the only thrillers I like to read. Like I read, yeah, domestic ones. I read The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty, and that was just like such a nice domestic thriller that like makes me think of suburban people, you know, and their little communities. I don't know.
I guess for me, like, I don't know, I like reading about characters that feel authentic, but not in a thriller setting. Because like my favorite books are like contemporary, and I like reading about just people, but not when they're just terrible, you know?
Yeah.
I know. I feel like in a domestic thriller, it's hard to like characterize sometimes. Like, what? I'm so tired. I can't speak. But I guess like I feel like it's hard to craft a well thought out character from like all aspects. Like it's not gonna be like they're super morally gray. They're gonna probably just be like gray.
Yeah.
Because it's more focused on the plot than it is the character development.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like behind closed doors. I don't know, Jess. It's been so long since I've read this, so you might disagree, but I feel like it's pretty character driven.
Yeah, I think so. But at the same time, like, there's not a lot of morally gray area. It's like,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I haven't read that many domestic thrillers, but like, I don't know, the ones that I'm reading now, I'm just kind of like, okay, this is average. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not good. It's just probably not my thing.
Yeah, I really don't like the trope either, where like we're following an unreliable female narrator.
I like unreliable narrator.
Because I didn't like the girl on the train. I didn't like the woman in the window.
I liked the woman in the window.
I don't know.
I guess, well, is that sort of a domestic thriller? I don't know, because for me, like, it wasn't really about, like, it was from her perspective, from an outsider's view. So I don't know.
Yeah, but it was still like about the neighborhood and that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So I don't know.
Now my own taste is confusing. Like, what do I like? You good, Naima?
My back.
You know?
Oh,
Sorry, I won't mention it again. I gotta let it die.
thank you. Thank you. I was looking through my mom's old Audible like books. I didn't realize she used it because I use her account. So I was looking through her library and I'm like, what is my mom? Oh.
Are y'all? Sorry, continue.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, are y'all's families like readers? I'm just curious.
Yeah, my parents are.
My mom reads a lot of self-help books and like stuff like that, but she doesn't read like fiction.
My mom reads a lot of thrillers. My dad reads a lot of thrillers too, I guess. Crime stuff. He likes Stephen King a lot. Yeah, my whole family reads. Pretty much.
No one in my little sister sometimes reads, but like she's not a very fast reader, so she doesn't read that like often, I guess. So. But she'll like read books that I give her.
My mom is the only person in my family that reads other than me. And like my dad doesn't read, my brother and sister don't read. My brother used to read, but he like doesn't anymore. But my mom reads like literary fiction and she's like started reading some more self-help books, but my family's into math.
What are we reading? I was reading The Last Mrs. Parrish and The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Yeah, I was reading Goblet of Fire.
I was also reading Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
I was reading Bunny.
Caught us at a bad time. We just finished our last sprint.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't care if my family reads. Like, that's up to them.
Yeah, I don't necessarily care either. I mean,
No,
I
don't even what we talked the books about, so it doesn't matter.
I care. I've been trying to get my mom back into reading, and she just won't. She used to read all the time, but now she says she doesn't have time for it. And I'm like, just read. Read this book with me.
I gave my
will,
mom.
like,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I was just gonna say my mom will read like whatever I give her. Like she's read Six of Crows and she's read City of Bones and like she's read Twilight and she reads the thrillers I read now.
My mom is so posh. Like she like only reads literary fiction. She's a writer, so she like likes that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so, anyways, I gave her Regretting You by Colleen Hoover because it's a story about a mother and a daughter, and it was like super, like it hit way too close to home with like our familial situation. But I told her to read it, and then I kind of regretted it because there's like a couple steamy scenes, and I was like, that's kind of awkward.
Stop. It's so, like, that is my worst fear. Because my mom watches my videos, apparently, and her boyfriend watches my videos, apparently. With friends, too. I try not to think about it. I really do.
Yeah, we do look sleepy. I don't know what happened.
We just lost Dean so quickly.
I know.
Um,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna go back to the topic before. One of my mom's friends does watch my videos, and she actually read The Hating Game because of me. She really loved it.
That's cute.
My eyes are literally fighting. Do you see my eyes right now?
I don't know why I'm so tired because I woke up at like 11 and it's not even 11 now. So I haven't even been awake 12 hours. I was gonna sit around in my apartment all day. There's no reason for me to be so sleepy.
In your apartment. I love it. Do you have dorms, like, do regular, not regular, but people who aren't sick, like, live there?
Yeah, people live here.
But people who aren't in quarantine.
Yeah, they live here.
Like, okay, let me explain this really fast. Okay, so basically, like, there's some buildings that are, like, specifically, like, for kids who have COVID or students who have COVID. So I'm wondering if that building is, like, only.
No, it's like but they're like individual rooms and like you don't leave. I don't know. I didn't come up with this system.
Yeah, I don't understand, and that's okay.
Nicole, what language does your mom speak? I love the silence.
It's like a minute lag. That's why.
Yeah.
This minute's gonna put me to sleep.
I know.
Just I like your sweater.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
From Target.
Oh my gosh,
Was
Jess,
it from that hall?
Yeah.
I meant to tell you this, but you remind me so much of Spanish, good. Thanks. You remind me so much of, I don't actually know her real name, but the girl who plays 11 in Stranger Things.
Oh, really?
Have you ever heard that? Yes,
No.
Millie Bobby Brown. Like in the face, like the way you guys talk.
That's so funny. Nobody's ever said that before.
I don't see it at all.
I swear. Bye, Noelle. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Maybe it's because I have such a big forehead, so I remind you of her being bald.
Oh my God, no, that's not. It's actually like your smile and like your eyes and your nose. Like it's literally just your facial features.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Why are we I missed it.
I don't know.
It was just silent. I'm like delirious.
Are we done?
Yeah, I guess so.
We don't have to. It's just like we're sitting here and we're like falling asleep.
This is so chaotic.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go now. So bye everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for reading with us.
Bye.
Have a good night.
See you later, bunnies.
Stop.